My husband thinks I'm working late, but I'm actually falling in love with my coworker and I don't know how to stop. I never thought I'd be the type of person to write something like this, but here I am at 2 a.m., unable to sleep because my heart is racing just thinking about him. Let me call him Jake for obvious reasons. My husband Tom and I have been married for 6 years. We met in college, got married right after graduation, and settled into what I thought was a good life. Tom's a software engineer, works from home, and honestly, we've become more like roommates than lovers. Our conversations revolve around bills, whose turn it is to take out the trash, and what to watch on Netflix. The spark died so gradually I didn't even notice it was gone until Jake lit a fire I forgot could exist. Jake joined our marketing firm 4 months ago. I'm a senior account manager, and he's the new creative director. From day one, there was something magnetic about him. Not just his looks, though he's definitely attractive in that rugged, artistic way, but his energy. He listens when people talk. Really listens. When he looks at you, you feel like you're the only person in the room. It started innocently enough. We were paired on a big campaign for a tech startup. Late nights at the office became normal. At first, Tom didn't mind. "Great that you're so dedicated to the promotion," he'd say, barely looking up from his computer. But those late nights, they became everything to me. Jake and I would order Chinese takeout and spread the campaign materials across the conference room table. Somewhere between discussing target demographics and brand messaging, we started talking about real things. He told me about his divorce 2 years ago, how his ex-wife said he was too intense about everything. I found myself sharing things I'd never told anyone, like how I sometimes felt invisible in my own marriage, how I dreamed of traveling to places Tom thought were impractical. The first time Jake said, "You're incredible, you know that?" I felt like I was waking up from a long sleep. Tom used to say things like that. Now he grunts acknowledgement when I tell him about my day. 3 weeks ago, something shifted. We were working late again, though the campaign was basically finished, and Jake was showing me photos from his hiking trip to Colorado. His hand brushed mine when he handed me his phone, and the electricity was undeniable. We both felt it. The way he looked at me. God, when was the last time Tom looked at me like that? "I should probably head home," I said. But I didn't move. "Probably," he agreed, but he didn't move either. We sat there for what felt like hours but was probably only minutes, the tension thick enough to cut. Nothing happened, we didn't even touch, but everything changed. That night, I went home to Tom watching TV in his pajamas, and I felt like I was living in the wrong life. Now Jake and I text constantly. Good morning messages that make me smile before my feet hit the floor. Funny memes throughout the day. Deep conversations that stretch past midnight while Tom snores beside me. Yesterday, he sent me a song that reminded him of me, and I listened to it on repeat for 2 hours. I know this is wrong. I know I'm emotionally cheating, but I can't stop. For the first time in years, I feel alive. I feel seen. I feel like the woman I used to be before I became just Tom's wife, just someone who pays half the mortgage and remembers to buy milk. Tom asked me last night why I'm on my phone so much. Just work stuff, I lied, my stomach churning with guilt. But even as I felt terrible for lying, Jake was texting me about a book he thought I'd love, and my heart soared. I don't know what I'm doing or where this is going, but I can't seem to stop walking toward the cliff.